I just paid $150 for someone to turn a screw, maybe a quarter inch. I'm Laurence Tham here, your chiro coach from laurencetam.com. Today, I had someone come in to fix this elevator. See this little hinge here was a little loose. This thing here was a little loose. And all it was just a bolt in here, actually more so in here, that needed a bit of tightening. And the cost, well, approximately about $150. Now, you might say, that's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, you might say that too. And I thought the same thing too. I was thinking, my God, $150 to someone just to come in literally for 2 minutes or maybe even less to kind of tighten the screw. And I thought, man, this is ridiculous. That's just not worth it, blah, 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 blah. But here's the thing, right? Could I have done it without him? Nope. Was it easy? Yep. But what did I really pay for? What I really paid for was I paid for someone who knew which screw to turn. Think about that for a second. As a chiropractor, or any practitioner, or any expert in what you do, oftentimes we kind of think, man, will people pay for what we have to offer? A chiropractor, I have clients that I deal with all the time. Chiropractors come up to me like, how do I recommend that? How can I recommend that much for what we do? Well, for you, it's simple. The adjustment is simple. The effect is simple. But just like the guy who come in and fix the lift, which is, it's about knowing where to screw it, where to push, where to adjust. That is what you're being paid for. That is what the exchange of the value is. And so if you ever doubt in your cost and what people have to invest into you or what you charge, think about that for a second. Think about the 5 years or more, and some of us it's like 8 years of education that we had to go through to become a chiropractor. That's becoming a chiropractor. Think about the sacrifice of income that you sacrificed by not taking a job and instead we went to school for. So let's just say on average you earn, take a job for $50,000 a year. Over 5 years, that's $250,000 of lost income, plus rent, plus food, plus tuition, right? Now we're probably up to an extra $150,000, $200,000 on top of that. You might have spent close to $500,000, right, of lost income and cost to become just a chiropractor, to give you a license to practice, to know which buttons to press, which buttons to adjust. That's what you're being paid for. And we haven't counted the effect of what you do in the life you change by pressing that button, by making that adjustment, by doing the things that you do. That is the value that you create for people. So it's not necessarily how easy or how simple things that you're doing in your business or the service that you provide. It's actually knowing where to adjust that makes all the difference. And that is what they pay you for. I'm Laurence Tam. I hope that you got some value out of this. Reflect upon what we just talked about. Reflect upon your product or service that you provide and think about how does that apply to you, and start honoring your gifts, your value to the world, the value to the next patient that you see, and honor the price that you recommend.